Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you taking the time to check us out. If you're returning, well, I appreciate you taking the time to come back and see what kind of adventures we're on this week. This week we went down to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, to Falls Park to crawl with those guys. Me and Dino went down there, um, and there was a little bit of a show and shine um, before the actual crawling. So these are all the entries into the show and shine, truck show. So whole bunch of different, variations, lots of 4M or TRX 4s, a good amount of micros. So it was a pretty good turnout. The weather was perfect, and man, these rocks. So here we have first 6x6. Second, we have my SCX-24 Wisco crawler painted uh, FJ, and then third was Penny's. I think it's a 4M. I've been wrong before, or 4 TRX4. So I'm running my Rock Titans chassis um, on F10 straights, Vanquish 3 gear here. Me and Dino's look pretty similar. Uh, his has got all the black dots, and mine's got pink wheels. So I had run this like once before, and that was at the MNRCRC comp, and so this is pretty much like a first out, just rock crawling, having fun with it. So running the deluxe Stumpy 2200 kV motor and uh, ESC from JJ Run. So here's Dino. Oh, can't forget the NSDRC RS800 servo to keep me steering in the right direction. We got Dino's rig here. This is a VRD Carbon. And Dino, if you guys been around the channel for a while, know this dude just slays lines. Uh, so yeah, basic VRD Carbon there with a Fusion Pro and RS800 as well. So we got Jaden's rig here. As he says, it's just a deadbolt. Um, it's not just a deadbolt, but I actually don't know what he has done to this. But pretty capable rig. And then we've got Jay here with his bed full of duckies that he's just sprinkling around. This is a G-Speed chassis, and he's on Baja Pros. This was also his first time out with this, rig doing some hard crawling. So if you guys haven't seen before or are new to the channel, um, these rocks out here in in Falls Park, guys, they are super smooth. So it makes traction. You can just see us sliding around. Um, it makes traction super tricky. So Kenny here following us. I really like that body. Sounds like he's got some trimming to do, but uh, it looks cool and performs pretty well too. So all sorts of lines. Like this is up kind of by the top parking lot, and like you could spend days out here and still not hit the same line. Got myself a little twisted up there. So some of these guys are out here at the park like every day. Um, I know a couple of them are out there pretty much every day, and they don't get bored. It's wild for a place to have that much where the locals come out like every day and, you know, don't don't get bored. So Jaden making that line look easy, and then he's coming over here to show us a different line. This one was kind of gnarly. I don't know if I got it on video of me trying it, but I tried it, and it didn't go so well. But as you can see, that's a gnarly fall. Definitely got kind of twisted up there. But working it, being a smooth operator right there, just no problem. I'm getting lined up.
You can just reverse it in your controller. No, like I got that's forward. Yeah.
Oh.
That's reverse. Yeah, you can reverse that in your controller.
Can you hear hitting up this cool little stepped corner line? It's so, you guys see like the cutouts and everything. There's Jaden being a goofball. Dino just walking up it like it's a flat ground.
You know, this doesn't do the power wagon line. We're on a big rock.
So this is a, I was saying, it's cool what like Mother Nature and everything does to, you know, rocks. Like to think it's over, you know, thousands of years and stuff like that, but like it's cool, like just the different formations and, you know, how wild it is that some of this is so smooth, and then you have all the just random squared out jagged edges. So here's me. Again, traction is iffy. So just slowly creeping up that, trying to get that front to settle down. Gotta hit it with all the whoop house. Ooh, getting real light there. Yeah, if you guys pay attention, like, at certain points, you'll see how shiny these rocks are. It's like nothing I've ever seen except for here. So if you guys are ever out in the Sioux Falls area with a crawler, I definitely recommend like checking this place out. Or if you're going through and you got some time, stop. It's not that far off the highway, and it's worth it.
22 inches right there. Yeah. The toughest part is getting up to this. Oh, yeah.
So super off camber kind of for how slick the rock is. If there was traction, it wouldn't be a bad. Because you kind of get in over here and you slide down into a hole. So again, you can see how shiny those rocks are on the left side of the screen. And Ken just making it look easy, or Kenny making it look easy. So you can see right there under my tire, on the left front, it's just slick. So here's that gap I was talking about. Kind of fall into it and you gotta cross it. And normally, like, this wouldn't be an issue. but these things are just
There you go.
slick. So I'm trying to
Keep high, keep high.
use that left front tire to hold me there, pull myself across, but no luck.
Guy, you should have been in corner from the beginning. Then it's easier to, if you can flip that way,
Trying
it'd be
to
easier. So now I'm just gonna
come down this rock face, which
see how that
up
back end
where
top
Jay
is?
is
It's a little bit
on
of a
top
hole,
right
so
now
over there.
messed me up hardcore.
I told Jay and
You'll see
Brian
Jaden taking the quick line down. Jay there get himself diffed out.
find out. Oh, look at that, Jaden. There you go. Right down it. Bam.
And
Right down it.
giving Jaden the business for not making it, and then he just tumbles.
There you go. Thank you.
Dino getting himself in that gnarly little crack there.
Look at that. There you go. Uh-oh.
But
What you need to buy? A little more
in Dino's standards, just making it look easy,
I need my
and then riding himself
Hey, Kenny, if you
smooth.
build you a badass rig, you got a van right here.
So
Okay, Jay, want to build
gotta come across here, and this gap was a lot bigger than I thought it was. Jay's trying to get it up that. So I struggled. I went back and forth on this like for a solid 3 or 4 minutes. So I'm like, yeah, I got it. I got it. Yeah. I don't got it.
There you go, Kenny.
So I made a bridge. Turned myself into a bridge.
Thanks. You're the man, Scott.
Well, you know, no one can say I'm not a nice guy.
Hey, you know what you do? Once you get down to that point where you're about to drop, hook this up. So, when
So
you drop,
I probably
push 'em up.
could never do that again.
Yeah.
But yeah, somehow I
Have fun there, buddy.
made a bridge. I don't know why I struggled so much on that.
We're getting off. You're hooked on those sliders hard.
Kinda got himself all hooked up. He had some gnarly sliders on that thing.
nice catch.
Like they were like boat sided, but they were way up. You could see him there when he was on his side. They stuck way out.
Tow truck down.
So let's see how see if I can make it over this. This whole obstacle just was not a good situation for me.
All the wrong.
I think I'm gonna go get my key.
Other than making a bridge, I made a bridge look good.
Nice. Hold on, guys.
Well, looks like I made the dismount clean. Woohoo! So this is down by or in like the main area, we'll call it. We were up by the south parking lot, and then that's where they usually start their group crawls out. And then this is kind of like the area by the falls. You can see them in the background there, up by the bridge. And there's just multi-levels to the falls. So This guy with his base camp, um, he just like the wrong wheelbase and body width for this obstacle. He'd go up and would just get himself stuck. It would pivot him like that, and he just couldn't. Yeah, he
So you guys
wasn't.
stuck landing there pretty good.
I don't know if it was that the tail catching on it or what, but he was just getting himself in there and stuck. You can see how when Dino approached that, squared up on it, his back end just moved. Like, these rocks, guys, they're just. I told Dino when we pulled up, like, it's almost otherworldly. And really makes you think about your lines and traction. And I love getting down here. I would like to try to get down here like once a month this summer, but what if the wife will let that happen? So we're gonna get down here a few more times. I know. We are going to a comp down here for the MNRCRC comp in August. I think it's August 23rd of this year. Coming down. These guys were talking about doing like a crawlers and coffee kind of setup here and some of the other areas around Sioux Falls. So go check out their page, 605 Crazy Crawlers on Facebook. Um, give them a like and follow, and yeah. So if you guys are in the area and want to get out somewhere new, check it out, guys. You will not be disappointed. Crawling for all different levels. So and then the water is constantly changing everything as well. So this was kind of sketchy because there's Dino's sitting there. I'm gonna protect the truck from falling if just in case I get offline. But yeah, there's a puddle there, puddle on the left side of the truck. There's I I didn't want to call it a puddle because it's bigger than a puddle, but just all the water right where Dino's standing there. Um, don't really like getting these trucks wet, so I'm trying to protect them. But there is plenty of places where you can actually play in the water, if you like that. If you're into that sort of thing, so doesn't hurt to have a waterproof truck. Trying to do this V-notch here. Dunked a tire there. So we're doing this video in a two-part series just because there was so much content from us crawling out here. So don't forget to, come back, check us out part 2 for some more awesome crawling out here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And then it's just peaceful here, too. That's one of my favorite things. Like, it's hot. Don't get me wrong, like, but it's peaceful. Like, music playing in the background, water rushing. So, not to distract you guys from the back from crawling, but you still saw there in the background someone fell in. They were trying to take pictures of their friend or their friends and stepped wrong and fell in the falls. So that was wild. Um, something I've never seen before, but definitely not a good day for that person. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to check us out. Again, this is part one of two of this uh, adventure to Sioux Falls. So don't forget to come back and check out the part two. We'll be posted a week after this one is. So, but I appreciate you taking the time to check us out. And if you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, guys, get out and have your own adventure. Make sure to come back and check out what we're going to be, what kind of adventures we'll be on. Thanks for tuning in.